Hello everybody, this is Gazpacho146 and...
I'm Slickalooka.
And here with our special guest...
Very special.
Be the Lime Popsicle.
I don't think we've ever had a guest on Slickalooka146 that I've ever been so excited to have on before. But here we have Lime Popsicle.
Have you ever had a guest before?
Well, we've had guests before, but, you know, none of them have been special.
Like, oh, okay. Well, now I hope they're not watching this.
Well, if Jake sees it, he's probably going to go into a corner and cry.
Oh, well.
No,
that's sad.
I'm just kidding.
That's really sad.
He won't care.
Alright, so off-screen, we kind of explored a little bit more in the dungeon, and now we're in this room.
All we have to do is shoot that eye, and we should be home free, I suppose.
Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, we have a patch that lets us play as the Majora's Mask Link model, and...
He has a bow and arrow instead of a slingshot?
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll keep doing this, because it is pretty lore-breaking, but, you know, whatever works.
The Majora's Mask Link model is
It's pretty sweet.
Alright, so let's just bench up.
I mean, I feel like the Majora's Mask one is a lot higher poly, too.
Oh, yeah. It is, because with the... Ooh, that flash actually, looked really cool on Red's tunic.
Yeah, Nintendo 64 graphics, yo. Okay, so off-screen we made the mistake of blowing through some of a conversation about our favorite platformers, and so I mentioned that one of my favorites is Rystar and Sonic for the Sega Genesis.
Sonic 2 is one of my favorites. Rystar's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Rystar was my favorite for a while, and I was actually really into it, and
it's sweet.
Why didn't they ever do a sequel to this game?
What's your favorite platformer?
Rystar's the star guy, right?
Yeah. Star guy with the long arms.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, that is a great game. That is a really good game.
What's your favorite Lime Popsicle?
Platforming game?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, as we were saying earlier, I really just play Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and DOS games. So,
ooh, DOS. What's your favorite DOS game?
Yeah, wait, have you, do you play DOS games, or have you played some old games like that?
Well, DOS is one of my favorite engines.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my favorite game for DOS is Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall.
Oh, wait, shoot.
But that's not much of a platformer, that's more of an RPG.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like it, for sure. Well, I like the Commander Keen games. Everybody likes those, but they like DOS, basically.
Of course. I like Commander Keen.
And, yeah, but I do like some more obscure ones, like Dangerous Dave games. You may have heard of those.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
Those are really fun, especially the second one, or third one, Dangerous Dave's Risky Rescue, is really good.
Do you ever play Oregon Trail?
I've heard of it. I thought it was Oregon Trail, or is that a really old game?
Well, Oregon, it's the state.
Yeah,
so.
it's like the state. It's like the Pioneers.
Yeah. I think there's an old Western game, like a text-based game that's called Oregon Trail from the mid-'80s, I think.
That was probably where it started, but I don't know. I haven't read into it. I've been playing it.
So I have heard of Oregon Trail. Is this a newer game?
No, it's an old game. It's one of those games that has a million reboots, though.
Yeah, there's
Oh, I see.
I think the most recent one was Oregon Trail on the DSiWare or something like that.
Which was a while ago, as far as internet terms go, because...
Alright, I think we already completed this puzzle, because we had an episode that the video didn't...
Alright.
Off-screen, we had an episode with Cam in Dodongo's Cavern that didn't turn out so well, so some of the stuff is already done, like that. We didn't have to do the puzzle in that room, but...
So what's this?
This is the bomb bag, I believe.
The bomb bag that we kicked open. What? Why did he kick it open? I thought when you get a major item, you're supposed to do the dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Sure, but moment of truth.
Let's sound like Batman.
Let's hope it doesn't.
Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
It'd be amazing.
You guys seen the new Batman trailer versus Superman?
Oh yes.
Where he's
I haven't seen it, no.
Where he's like, tell me, do you bleed? And Superman's like, what? No, that's not what happens. He's like, tell me, do you bleed?
All right.
You will.
So they're going to do a movie with Superman and Batman?
Yeah, they're going to have him duking it out. Except they're not...
Watch it, turn into some... Oh, shoot. Okay, I just used a non-existent shield.
It's nice. His arm shield.
The only superhero movie I kind of know about is Thor, because my girlfriend's in it, Kat Dennings.
Of course.
Oh, of course.
That and the sequel, of course.
I didn't know Kat Dennings was in Thor because I didn't.
You didn't really?
I didn't really pay attention to Thor. I saw her in the I want to say Avengers movie, but
she wasn't in that. No.
Oh, she wasn't?
I think that was
No,
Scarlett
she's just in the
Johansson.
2 Thor movies.
No, I know Scarlett Johansson was in it, but
Wait,
Yeah,
hang
she's
on.
in
We're
those.
forgetting something. Okay, let's hope.
But she's the comic relief in the movies. She's just immortal. She's not like a superhero or anything.
We've broke this
Just being
game.
sarcastic,
Hang on.
you know, comments and whatnot.
yeah.
All right, we've.
I don't think Natalie Portman is superhero either, though, right?
No, she's no, she's not. I don't think so.
All right, sorry about this. Wait, so that was over the hookshot slot. Hang on, something isn't right. We've broke something.
Uh-oh.
Excuse
Yeah, it
us.
says The Legend of Debug on my screen.
Yeah, because a lot of Zelda hackers use this debug ROM. Wait, it said it was 20 bombs that it could hold.
Okay.
Oh, I see. You guys are cheating?
Well,
Well,
we're
technically that's used to cheat, but we're
Yeah.
we're actually trying to fix the game right now because we broke
Oh,
it.
okay.
we've done something. I don't know what we did. Let's check the equipment screen.
How come we have 0 bombs now?
I don't know. It says we have the bomb bag right here.
Yeah, okay, so there's that.
Deplete it down to 0. All right.
So,
There I am.
Gazpacho,
Yes.
you're really into the Billy MC videos. Like, you've been keeping up with them, right?
That's me.
That's Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the wrong guy?
Yeah, I like Billy MC. I haven't been
We've
able
already
to
fixed it here.
I'm subscribed to you guys, but I haven't been able to pay too much attention to that lately because of work and stuff and finals week.
Yeah.
But
Well, that can get in the way, yeah, for sure. What do you do? Can I ask that, or is that
no,
public knowledge?
I don't think I've ever said this on camera before, but I work at a restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm a busboy at a restaurant. It's my first job. I worked over the summer as a lifeguard and swim instructor. And Weston and we used to...
Be able to record all the time. But
Well, yeah, we used to be able to record all the time, and we used to get money from ads, but we don't do that anymore. We're a...
Wait, we've gone clean.
Yeah, I'm... There's a word for it.
Yeah.
We're no longer sell ads.
We're a fund-free, I suppose.
Non-profit?
Non-profit organization, Sleepacho is.
All right.
So do you guys live in the U.S.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting.
Yeah, you live...
You know, we're in Canada. Like Pants and myself. Like, he's my cousin. We live in Canada.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on. So
And Pants, yeah, I'm not sure if you're aware, but Pants is he develops games. He's hoping to do it professionally.
Whoops. Sorry.
huh.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so
Any projects we
that's
can look forward to?
that's kind of something I want to do.
he does have some projects, but I'm absolutely serious when he really doesn't tell me about them very much because he likes to keep them pretty secret.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's kind of secret about a lot of stuff. Pants. He's what do I say? Like a Clint Eastwood type guy, like a private person.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like that.
Being secretive is a really good trait to have when you're in the video game industry, because
Oh yeah, for sure.
because then
yeah.
then your stuff doesn't get leaked.
I know.
Right.
If I ever developed games, I'd probably end up like telling you guys about them, and then you'd leak it.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like I wouldn't be secretive. I'd be too proud of my work to
right.
share it. Or I mean, I'd be too
I
proud.
think I'd have that problem too,
Yeah.
because I like to talk. I like to share things, you know,
Mhm.
that kind of stuff. So
I'm not one to
I'd
be
probably
like
the same way.
like I'm working on a game right now called Guy Fieri's Meme Venture, also known as Copyright Infringement the Game.
Well, there was another game called Dangerous
Hang on, I'm
Dave
just
and
gonna run out
Copyright.
to I'm just gonna run outside of the dungeon real fast because now that we have our quote bomb bag unquote,
Okay,
we need to
stock up on bombs.
blow up the Dodongo statue so we can progress through the dungeon.
This game looks great. Nintendo 64 is good graphics.
This isn't the original Link model, and this is a hack to make it go
Well,
up.
the Majora's Mask game where this Link model comes from is still on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
I can definitely say that Nintendo knows how to utilize their hardware the best.
Oh,
even
for sure.
even though games like Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, and like Conker's Bad Fur Day look really good, I think Nintendo.
Right.
I think one of the best things about Nintendo is that they know their hardware good enough to make their games look really good, and also have like games like Smash Bros, which look good, and the engines that they design are good enough to have them run at 60 frames per second. Oh, are we supposed to?
So you
Yeah.
guys still Nintendo fans today? Because I know some people have lost interest because they say that all they do is rehash their old games.
Oh, yeah, we're still Nintendo fans, but
Well-
I do kind of have to agree on the rehashing thing. Like Super Mario 3D World, I couldn't get into that game, and I've always loved 3D Mario games. Like, I've really only played Sunshine and 64, but
Right.
As far as Zelda goes, I feel like they're pretty good at making their games, every game unique in a way. But there are certain franchises
Uh-oh.
that they have that I feel
are neglected.
are neglectful in that manner. Yes.
So there's some that you'd like to see them do more with, but they haven't done anything with in a while?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
one of the things that I think about. But there's also the fact that they pull a Call of Duty and kind of they don't release games as often as Call of Duty does, or
Right.
which is yearly, which are all the same games on the same engine, slightly modified from the last one, I suppose.
Assassin's Creed was like
Yeah.
2 games a year, wasn't it?
And Assassin's Creed is 1 game a year, I still believe. And Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft has the courtesy of making their games unique,
Uh-oh.
and that they actually made a new engine for Unity, which is different from the one they've been using for 3, 4, and Rogue. But it's still kind of like they're turning into sellouts as far as games go, and I don't like that.
I
And
think Assassin's Creed was originally intended to be a trilogy or something.
it was
like
originally intended to be a trilogy. And Nintendo doesn't sell out. They're not hacks. They don't do it just for the money, unless you're referring to Amiibo, which I think
that. I mean,
which might be like another side of the company that is looking for, ways to get more money in order to do their projects. But, for the most part, I think that when they push out games, they do their best. It's not that they're being hacks. I think it's just that I don't know, I just feel like they
Right.
may be running out of ideas as far as games go.
all right, so a little comment about this room. We can't actually do the push block puzzle in here, so we're going to complete what we can of the puzzle, and then we're going to just have to cheat and walk through the door.
I'm glad that we're almost done with this dungeon.
I know, I hate Doggo's Cavern.
Do you keep tabs on Nintendo's new work, Lime?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't really know anything that's going on today in the industry. Because I'm all like about the nostalgia thing. It's the same with movies, TV shows for the most part.
So
all
you're
stuff
more of a
like
classic
that.
gamer.
Yeah,
Classic-
a classic pop culture kind of.
Yeah, classic
guy.
TV, classic movies.
Yeah.
Do you watch Columbo?
Oh, Lord.
I haven't watched it, but my grandfather actually has all the episodes on DVD. He's a big fan of.
That's one
the
of my
show.
favorites.
My mom loves it too.
Your grandpa?
Yeah.
Isn't that past your grandpa's time?
No, not really.
Because it came out in the 60s.
Do you want to levitate over
Oh,
there?
yeah, sure.
70s.
'Cause we
Actually, the
can't.
70s.
70s, that's right.
Yeah.
The first episode was released in like 69, but it was a 70s
Was it?
show.
Nice.
Yeah, well, it's kind of neat how he solves the crimes. He's not your traditional detective of the time. Like he looks like kind of a bum, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I like about it.
Crud, we
Yeah.
do need bombs in this room.
We could just levitate.
And
over.
he's going to all these people. These rich people are committing murders and stuff, and he's just showing them all up, basically.
One thing that I don't like about the show is that it shows you who killed the person at the beginning. So sometimes when I'm watching an episode, I'll just skip over the first part because I like
Like the mystery.
to not know who it was.
Right.
And even though they may not,
No, I agree with that.
they may
for
not
sure.
have intended for it to be like that.
The spoiler right at the start there.
Hmm. And Ace Attorney
So,
is based off of Columbo, I believe. The Phoenix
Yeah, so
Wright
my
games.
other thing, one of my hobbies is I'm a pop culture historian, like with music, movies, TV shows, and whatnot, and that goes back to, I'd say, the early 1900s and to the end of the 80s or so,
Just
probably. So I know about some things after that, but I'm not really
Oh, shoot.
into that as much. Like,
I see.
it's kind of funny. Whatever's current, I'm not really, going along with everybody else and indulging in it, usually.
Yeah, I know what you
So
mean.
it's
It's easy to see something new and just be like, I don't know. I am interested in a lot of new games coming out. Like, there's this game called Witcher 3, and it's an RPG, but I'm really looking forward to that game.
Well, Pants is the opposite. He loves indulging in what's new and current, and he's a big video game fan today. I know he loves the Call of Duty games.
Oh, really?
And Yeah, but he also likes classic stuff too. Like he says he's one of the. If I say he says and he hears this, he probably won't like that. But he is. He doesn't just say it, but he is one of the top Tetris players in the entire world.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, he's a champion Tetris player. Yeah.
How do they measure that?
You know, you'd have to ask him about it, but they do have his name on a site somewhere. I can't remember what it is. He's in the top something or other. I can't remember. But I did see his name on a site he showed me. It was a while ago. But
that's pretty sweet.
Alrighty. Well, we've completed what we can of this puzzle. Any closing comments, statements?
From me?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say, you know, I had one grunch but the eggplant over there, and it's fun to stay alive.
What do you think?
I couldn't have said it better myself. It was great to have you, Lime.
It was great having you.
This was a great recording session.
Well, it's great to be on your show. Maybe we could do an interview show sometime, or have another guest shot appearance if you want.
Or a podcast or something like that. But
anything you guys want. It is a good talking to you guys. You guys are great.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
All right.
Nice to meet you too.
Next time on The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, the Four Swords, we're going to be taking on King Dodongo, and we will see you guys then.
Also subscribe to Lime Popsicle. Bye.